veteran's arm is broken by a Republican senator. We have the video. I will give you the background. Here it is.
Israel is the reason for this war. America does not want to fight this war for Israel.
Let's go. Come on, let's go.
America does not want to send its sons and daughters to war for Israel. Your inability to name that shows your exemptness as leaders. Out. This is wrong. Commandant, please stand up as a Marine and stand up for America. Out. No one wants to fight for Israel. His head. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Sir, thank you for your service.
The senator broke his hand. The senator broke his hand.
Commandant, help him, please.
The senator
Commandant.
broke the hand of a Marine.
He's a Marine. Somebody come help him.
The irony of it. Sign up. You believe you're protecting your country, risking life and limb, sacrificing time away from your family, your children. You survive. You survive the combat. You come back home to then find yourself in a physical altercation and injured by an elected official whom you fought for. Put it up full mass. You just watched Montana Senator Tim Sheehy assault a Marine Corps veteran during a Senate Armed Services Subcommittee meeting. The veteran protester's name is Brian McGinnis, a Green Party candidate running for a Senate seat in North Carolina. According to the Capitol Police, McGinnis faces 3 counts of assaulting a police officer and 3 counts of resisting arrest and crowding, obstructing, and incommoding for the unlawful demonstration. Protests are not allowed inside the congressional building. There are plenty of other spots on Capitol grounds outside where demonstrations are allowed. This statement said, put up the picture again, Sam. You know what the irony is? That veteran is getting harsher charges than the terrorist that took over the Capitol after Trump lost his election. This veteran has more charges than generally they were charged with. Do you think Trump is going to pardon him? This morning, he posted this video explaining why he was going to the protest or going to protest in the Senate. Here it is.
Hey guys, I'm here in D.C. trying to speak out against the Senate and ask them why they're going to send our men and women to harm's way when our elected officials said that there would be no war. Anybody who feels disillusioned and betrayed by our government, you're not alone. Join us in demanding accountability for this betrayal.
You should listen to him. I thought you liked veterans. I thought you had respect for valor. I thought it was commendable, their sacrifice for the nation. Every time the word veteran comes up, one of these political debates and a political panel, thank you for your service. We really appreciate it. It's all lies. It's empty. You don't even respect them enough to hear them out. You don't believe they're your equals. You believe they're your pawns. So all of the positive reinforcement talk about service and how you respect veterans, how you appreciate those that are currently that are currently enlisted. It's all lip service from those who have one agenda: proxy to power. Proxy to power. Proxy to power, nothing else. He responded on Twitter, put it up. So Brian McGinnis says, for the record, I've been running long before this. And yes, even after breaking my arm and standing up for what I believe in, it's only made me more determined. Anger is real, and so is resolve. Take care. Thank you, sir, for being a real hero, a champion for actual democracy, somebody whom we can all respect and believe in. I thank you. If you're wondering why Senator Sheehy fought so aggressively to silence this protester, look no further. Okay. AIPAC. That's a lot of money there, buddy. He had 135,102 reasons why. So the senator tweeted, quote, Capitol Police are attempting to remove an unhinged protester from the armed services hearing. No, sir, a Marine Corps veteran. He was fighting back. I decided to help out and de-escalate the situation. No, you broke his arm because he chose not to whoop your ass because he could. This gentleman came to the Capitol looking for confrontation. He says, and he got one. I hope he gets the help he needs without causing further violence. We showed you this yesterday, but in case you forgot how little the GOP cares about troops or veterans, here's a reminder.
This is what the fake news misses. We've taken control of Iran's airspace and waterways without boots on the ground. We control their fate. But when a few drones get through or tragic things happen, it's front page news. I get it. The press only wants to make the president look bad, but try for once to report the reality. The terms of this war will be set by us at every step.
And if we lose anybody in this operation, they will have died a noble death because they will have risked their lives and sacrificed their lives to make us safer here at home.
It's just unfortunate. You know, we lost what you said earlier. Six people now.
Yeah.
And my understanding, they were in Kuwait and one of their neighbors, and they got hit. So it's just unfortunate that happened. But this is war. It's going to get worse before it gets better. But I'm telling you, who's going to win this war? The United States of America is going to win this war.
How is it a win when it's a war? A war means everybody loses something. Don't fall for it. You don't have to war. War is not required. War is not necessary. It is not a principled position. None of that is true. Don't allow them to frame that. It is not required. Love is required. War is not. War is not necessary. It never has been, never will be. And typically, what they tell you they're fighting over is never the true story. All right, dear brother, thoughts here?
Yeah, I'm gonna disagree with you on that last statement about, no one wins, everybody loses something in a war. Because folks like Tommy Tuberville, who's running for governor of the state of Alabama, that I'm in it currently, President Trump, Lindsey Graham, they're not gonna lose a damn thing. 1,000 U.S. soldiers could die, and Marines, and we sacrifice our children. They're not losing an ounce of sleep. The only thing they're losing is that 5 seconds they have to talk about it, give lip service like, yeah, soldiers die, but we're gonna win. We're gonna get all the oil. Israel told us to do it, and AIPAC is gonna give me another $1 million. So win-win for me. I don't really care about your son. I don't care if you come show up and in uniform as a Marine who has already dedicated his life to service to this nation. We don't give a piss about that. Your job is to die when we tell you to. And right now, our donors say that it's time for you to die in Iran or somewhere else, Kuwait, Saudi Arabia, somewhere. We don't really care. It doesn't make a difference to us. And they are brazen about it. They have been brazen about it. I mean, Donald Trump called U.S. veterans suckers and losers.
Yep.
You know, he made fun of John McCain for getting captured while he was at home nursing his bone spurs. So this is not somebody who has done this advanced level hoodwinking. The Republican Party, the GOP, has not cared about you, your family, our troops, anybody. What they care about is the bottom line and serving their donors. So yet again, how many times did he say over the campaign trail, I'm the peace president. No new wars, no new war. Probably 600 times. And he didn't even bat an eye at the fact that we're yet again involved in another Middle Eastern quagmire. And I will give, there have been a lot of comparison drawn between our involvement in Iraq and our involvement in Iran. And I will say, at least back in the early 2000s, they cared enough to lie to us. There was a systematic, strategic pattern of lying to the American people. That is not what we're experiencing now. Donald Trump spent 30 seconds coming up with a lie, and he couldn't even, went from, we did it for Israel to Israel, we forced them into it, Iran has been 2 weeks away from weapons of mass destruction for the past 38 years. It just is so brazen and disgusting.
Yeah. Yeah. And if you believe Trump, it's only because you would prefer to be comforted by the lie than to accept the truth. Because at this point, I don't think anyone who has an ounce of intelligent reasoning in them should believe a word that comes from Trump or Netanyahu as it relates to this war or anything else.